Hey guys, Dan here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Investing with Dan. Today I'm going to discuss with you 4 different ways that you can best invest $1,000. So, you've managed to bank away some spare cash week after week, and now you look at your bank account to see a nice $1,000 sitting in your account. You might be thinking to yourself, there has to be something better than just letting it sit there, right? What's the best way you can make your hard-earned cash start to work for you? Well, to start off with, the best way to spend that $1,000 is to pay off any rising debt or credit card loans. Now I know that sounds quite boring and not as enticing as a weekend away with friends having a few drinks, but having debt will continue to stand in your way of unlocking your financial independence. The problem with debt and credit card loans is that they tend to snowball out of control and begin to take over your life. It isn't uncommon for credit card interest rates to be over 10 or 15%, so by allowing these debts to continue to grow, it only hurts you in the long run and prevents you from reaching your financial goals. The best method is to pay down the debt with the highest interest rate, but if that doesn't feel like enough of an accomplishment and you have a card with a balance of $1,000 or less, then pay off that card completely. Having one less bill to worry about will feel good immediately. Spending $1,000 to cut back or even eliminate some of these debts will definitely be a massive boost to your finances, and trust me, your future self will thank you for it. Recommendation number 2 is to ensure you have set up an emergency fund. An emergency fund is an account with money set aside to cover large, unexpected expenses, such as unforeseen medical bills, home or car repairs, and potentially unemployment. Again, this doesn't strike most people to be an exciting use of their $1,000, but I can tell you from experience that having spare cash set aside like this can be a lifesaver. Emergency funds help to create a financial buffer that can keep you afloat in a time of need without having to take out a loan and put yourself further in debt. How much you choose to put into your emergency fund is entirely up to you and your unique financial expenses. However, a month or two's worth of wages can generally do the trick. Having an emergency fund doesn't stop there. You can even set the money aside in a high-interest savings account to generate a little bit of extra cash. It's quite possible to find savings accounts offering 1 to 2% interest rates that you can easily set up your emergency fund in. So in the end, not only have you helped protect your future self by tucking away your $1,000 in case of emergency, but your deposit will also continue to grow with interest and build over time. Okay, now that that part is over and we've covered the basics and set up a nice financial platform, it's time to start putting your extra cash into overdrive. The best way, in my honest opinion, is to make great use of the stock market. Now before you start to freak out and get scared off by the term stock market, hear me out. Investing in the stock market doesn't need to be as complicated and scary as you may think. You don't need to do research on every single stock and do a cost analysis, try to time the market, or anything of that nature. The simplest and, in all honesty, best bang for your buck is to become what's known as a passive investor. To become a passive investor, your approach to the stock market becomes a lot broader, and instead of investing in individual shares, you invest in a wide range of diverse companies simultaneously. Exchange-traded funds are a great tool used by the passive investor that generally follow whole market indexes like the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, or the ASX 200. When you buy an ETF, you invest a little bit in all of the companies that it follows, and it instantly provides great diversification for your portfolio with all the management passively done for you. Exchange-traded funds are a great way at building wealth over time. Historical data over the last 100 years has shown that markets have continued to grow at roughly 8 to 10% annually, and by investing in an ETF, you would typically receive the same kind of results. This also lights the way for the magic of compounding to take effect. For example, if current market averages of around 10% were to continue, and you invested $1,000 into an S&P 500 ETF today, you could leave that to grow and compound over the next 25 years and come back to find a balance of almost $11,000. Now that's a tidy little return of investment, And with regular, sensible investing into these passive ETFs, you can see how simple it can be to generate wealth and secure your financial future. If you want more information on exchange-traded funds, I'll leave a link in the description below to one of my videos where you can find a bit more detail on the ins and outs of ETFs, particularly in regards to the Australian market. My final suggestion for another fantastic investment of $1,000 is to quite literally invest in yourself. Now this can be done in a multitude of ways, ranging from honing your skills and craft, or getting new equipment to turn your hobby into a profitable skill. The most lucrative businesses and successful people have all had to start somewhere, and a small investment of $1,000 can be just what it takes to get the ball rolling. Some ideas could be investing in self-education or learning a new skill, such as coding or professional writing. You could even turn your new skills into alternative income streams, whether that be by providing your services to the community or starting a digital business selling your products online. Perhaps you currently have a small side hustle that generates extra income. It's possible that by investing a little extra into it, you can scale it up and expand your reach, further increasing your return of investment. Perhaps you could spend this money advertising your service to the wider community, or maybe even upgrading your equipment to enhance the efficiency or quality of your side hustle. Whatever it may be, investing in yourself is one of the best ways you can guarantee more income for your future. By further increasing your employability with a broad range of new skills, or building up a small business or side hustle, it is very hard to go wrong when you choose to invest in yourself and really strive towards your goals of a better financial future. Well, there you have it, guys. Those were my top 4 ways to best invest $1,000. If you enjoyed today's video, hit like and subscribe. That way you can see all of the future videos posted on this channel. Be sure to leave a comment, and if you have any other ideas on the best way to spend $1,000, let me know down below. So that's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.